For Filbert Street's biggest crowd of the season, the unexpected return of Steve Walsh back in the side following his serious knee injury. Walsh hasn't played a full game for over 7 months. Well, his inclusion must be a gamble by manager Brian Little, who otherwise feels the same team which drew at Tranmere on Sunday, thanks mainly to the brilliant performance of goalkeeper Gavin Ward. 2 other long-term casualties, Steve Thompson and David Speedy, are named as substitutes. Well, like Leicester, Tranmere are old hands at these playoffs. This is their 4th appearance in 5 seasons in various divisions, but they've never played in the top flight in their 73-year history as a league club. No fewer than 7 of this team were born on Merseyside and came through the club's youth scheme. They had to pay a fee for another Scouser, John Aldridge, but it was the best money they've ever spent. His scoring record for Tranmere is an incredible 94 goals in 138 games. Rule. Gavin Ward, superb of course in that first leg. Leicester have him to thank for starting this game level at 0-0. Nervous sort of opening, as you might expect by both teams. Tranmere having most of the possession at the moment. Brannan doing well, and to find Nolan. Aldridge makes a run for him, so too does Irons. He goes alone, and it was a very good effort, which Ward had some difficulty saving. The danger here, over the head of Morrissey, over everyone's heads, in fact, when real danger seemed to threaten Leicester then. Good little spell this for Tranmere, though, within seconds of almost conceding a goal themselves to Joachim. They look in control of the ball. That really was a good move. And here's Nevin again. They get these players forward from midfield position so intelligently. It was a lovely build-up, this. Beautiful little ball coming up here by Nevin inside the fullback. Nolan seemed to be caught in 2 minds, and in the end played it over everyone's heads. Lovely little ball infield to Morrissey. He's got Aldridge in the box, and Brannan arriving. Looks for Aldridge, headed away though by Grayson. And a good clearance because it's reached Joachim. Boyd with the rebound! Leicester City take the lead in stoppage time at the end of the first half. And in a strange way, the man they got to thank for that goal is Walsh. He insisted on taking the throw-in himself. As a result of that throw-in, the shot by Blake, which hit the post, was swept home by Ormonroyd. Excellent effort there from Blake. Nixon beaten, and it fell beautifully for the man they call Sticks to stick it home. Carey. He can't keep it. Morrissey. Good interception by Whitlow. And on it goes for Walsh. That's a splendid first-time ball by the fullback. Walsh does the right thing, finds Joachim. Walsh again, he's done brilliantly here. Unlucky Walsh. And that's the end of the first half. It had been so disappointing for 44 minutes, but came to life in those final 60 seconds with Ian Ormonroyd's goal, giving Leicester City a precious half-time lead. Leicester City 1, Tranmere Rovers 0. There's extra time, and then away goals come into play. So they've got to be careful that Tranmere don't get one here. In other words, a 1-1 scoreline after extra time would see Tranmere going through. And that's a good ball to Brannan from O'Brien. Turned dangerously to Nevin! A tale of 2 halves here. Leicester end the first on the highest possible note. Tranmere begin the second equally joyously with an equaliser within a minute of the restart by Pat Nevin. And Leicester were caught sleeping, really. O'Brien with a little ball forward, and what an excellent ball it was. When it was pulled back, Nevin was in exactly the right place to hammer it into the back of the net and bring Tranmere Rovers level. Nevin's 13th goal of the season, and the most vital by far. Well, that really has set up a storming second half now. Lovely ball from O'Brien, and Brannan pulled it back into exactly the right danger area. 1-1. Blake. Joachim, they need a bit of magic from him now. And he almost provides it with the snapshot. They're going to make a substitution. David Speedy is coming on, and Brian Carey, the defender, is the man to go off. So Leicester gambling everything now. Free kick given straight away to Leicester. Can Speedy prove to be the hero again? That's a good little header, and it almost dropped for Speedy in the 6-yard box, and they're a bit angry with him for going in hard there on goalkeeper Eric Nixon. So straight away, Speedy in the thick of things, and straight away the referee wants to have a word with him. No, Speedy wanted to get involved as quickly as possible here, and did so, and cracked the goalkeeper on the head. Low looking for Orman Roy with the throw. Orman Roy goes down and gets the free kick. Fouled by Thomas. Two of those Tranmere fans on that side didn't seem to quite agree with that, but anyway, Keith Cooper's given the free kick, and it's in a potentially dangerous situation. In towards Nixon and turned into his own net. It's an own goal. Speedy will claim it. It doesn't matter who got the final touch. What does matter is that could be the goal that takes Leicester City back to Wembley. Only 5 minutes to go. A beautifully taken free kick by Blake. Nixon went for it and missed it. Speedy came in with a defender. And, well, certainly Garnett will want to claim it, but as I say, it's immaterial who got the final touch anyway. It certainly did come off the defender. It's an own goal by Garnett, and Speedy's presence forced him into the error. That's the main thing from Leicester's point of view, and the main thing is that scoreline. It's Leicester City 2, Tranmere Rovers 1. Sean Garnett's own goal could well have given Leicester the prize of Wembley for the 3rd successive year. Away from a place at Wembley again. Here's Speedy. And that's a foul. And that's rather unprofessional, and suddenly the match flares up and players from both sides get involved in another unseemly scramble here. And that is really all rather stupid at this stage. I can understand Tranmere's frustration, but really, that need not have happened. And similar to the incident in the Derby-Millwall game on Sunday, the referee has got to try and sort out who was the worst aggressor of the lot in that totally unnecessary incident. Well, who'd be a referee at a moment like this? Who did what to who? He's got to decide. And it's Nixon who is shown the red card, and Tranmere have lost their cool and lost their goalkeeper now. It's the second time he's been sent off this season, Eric Nixon, and even now, in the unlikely event of them making it through to Wembley, he would not be able to play. So he has done himself and his club no favours really getting involved like that. And with Eric Nixon on his way back to the dressing room and all kinds of other scuffles breaking out as well, David Speedy has also been shown the red card, so that's 2 players sent off here in the dying moments of the game. The young goalkeepers come on. I'm not certain in all that who took off. It's the final whistle, it's all over. Leicester City go back to Wembley and the playoff final for the 3rd year in a row, and hope and pray now that history will not repeat itself. This time, they've got their fingertips on the top of the mountain once more. Can they haul themselves onto the peak? Well, that kind of speculation is still some time away. The main thing tonight is they've got through this most difficult barrier and beaten Tranmere Rovers by 2 goals to 1 to win the match and the tie by the same score on aggregate.